is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
It would be an understatement to say that Marvel's Spider-Man is a big game. With the whole of Manhattan to explore, there's plenty of Easter eggs lurking in the corners or even just out in the open. Here are 31 Spider-Man Easter eggs and tiny details that we spotted. Ready? This is a reference to the Venom suit that we also desperately need.
Why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit?
ROXXON, one of the biggest conglomerates in Spider-Man's world, has its own HQ. J.J. Jameson references the Sandman here.
Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
FISK'S famous Obliterator cane appears in the Fisk auction.
Always hated this cane. So tacky.
Fisk's cello is named after his wife Vanessa.
What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
Stan Lee has his very own cameo.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
You can find Empire State University, which Peter Parker, Doctor Doom, the Human Torch, Emma Frost, and Eddie Brock/Venom attended.
Empire State University, the old alma mater, and holder of my student loans.
You can go to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. John Jameson, the son of J.J. Jameson, pops up in your social feed. You can find the HQ of Tony Stark's organisation Damage Control from the comics and Spider-Man Homecoming.
Masterpiece.
The gym where Daredevil's dad trained, Fogwell's gym, is here.
Perfect.
Clinton Mission Shelter appears in the Daredevil comics where his mother, Sister Maggie, works.
Love it.
The dead Uncle Ben appears in one of the photos on Aunt May's desk.
Miss you.
Peter has one of the business cards of Daredevil's law firm Nelson and Murdoch. Here's Screwball from the comics and animated series who's still trying to get internet famous.
For the millions of clicks I just got! Wow!
The Avengers Tower can be found in the city skyline. Spider-Man references the Spider-Man 2 movie when he fails to stop this train with webs.
That totally worked last time. Yuri, they still doing construction on 42nd and 1st?
Street's closed for another month. Why?
You can visit Uncle Ben's gravestone and pay your respects. Prototype Goblin grenades can be seen on a desk in the Oscorp headquarters.
Prototype hand grenades?
The Oscorp created Oz-infected spider that bit Miles Morales appears here. Daredevil's law offices Nelson and Murdoch are right here. SYMKARIA, the homeland of Silver Sable, has its own embassy. And so does Wakanda.
APC Tango pursuing escaped prisoners.
I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers from being bitten by a radioactive panther. Dude's tough, but that'd still probably hurt.
Jessica Jones's private detective agency has its offices here. Daredevil keeps a close eye on Josie's bar here in his own Netflix series. Spider-Man references the famous upside-down kiss from the movie right here.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
If you dive with L3 from a high enough height, you shatter the pavement when you land. NPC'S mourn at the graveyard.
It's so hard sometimes.
You can see photos of the devs on the wall at Feast.
Coffee's terrible, but it's free.
Peter references Flash Thompson, who starts Spider-Man's fan club in the comics and bullies Peter Parker relentlessly.
Veteran homelessness is down, but still way too high. Good thing my buddy Flash Thompson's doing his best to fix that.
There's a statue of the massive dog from Inhumans right here. So those are all the tiny details and Easter eggs that we've spotted so far. If you spotted any more, tell us about them in the comments below. Click the boxes on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle for more news, reviews, previews and features right here on Games Radar.